Welcome back to The Explainer. Imagine, just for a second, that one of the absolute hardest working organs in your entire body is struggling. It's fighting this massive daily battle for you, but here's the chilling part, there is absolutely no pain. No flashing red lights, no dramatic warnings. It's entirely possible your body is desperately trying to send you signals right now, but because those signals are just so incredibly quiet, you're missing the whole thing. Today, we're decoding the silent whispers of your liver health. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this staggering number, 75%. Your liver can literally lose up to 75% of its function before any obvious, undeniable symptoms finally show up. Think about that. This organ works 24/7. It's essentially your body's ultimate chronically underpaid middle manager, It's filtering toxins from your blood, aiding in digestion, regulating your energy, supporting your immune system, doing hundreds of critical jobs every single day, and yet we rarely give it a second thought until it's almost too late.
For decades, the big myth going around has been that liver disease is only really a concern for heavy drinkers. But the reality? It's way more complex. Millions of people who barely touch a drop of alcohol are developing fatty liver disease. Why? Well, it's because modern pressures, things like ultra-processed foods, all that hidden excess sugar, poor sleep, chronic stress, and environmental toxins, have completely flipped the script, making this one of the fastest-growing health concerns in the developed world today.
So, what exactly is fatty liver? The mechanics are pretty straightforward. Fat basically accumulates directly inside your liver cells. This impairs its function and triggers this brutal, vicious cycle of metabolic resistance and stubborn weight gain. But because your liver doesn't complain with a sharp pain, it just whispers. It throws out these subtle, annoying symptoms that we usually just brush off, falsely blaming them on getting older or just having a super busy lifestyle.
Section 1. The 9 warning whispers. Let's see what your body is actually trying to tell you.
We'll start from the inside out with 4 internal warning signs. First up, constant fatigue. When your liver isn't processing nutrients efficiently, your energy production just absolutely tanks. Second is unexplained weight gain, specifically that stubborn belly fat that's driven by impaired fat metabolism. Third is brain fog, which happens when the liver fails to filter waste out of your blood properly. And fourth is frequent bloating.
And this brilliantly illustrates what's going on behind the scenes with that bloating. It usually comes down to bile, the unsung hero of your digestive tract. See, when your liver is stressed, bile flow drops, and digestion becomes a total mess. You get gas, you feel overly full, and you get severe bloating. We almost always blame the takeout we just ate, right? But we're totally unaware that a struggling liver is actually the real culprit here.
Now, those internal issues eventually build up and push out into external signs. These are physical clues pointing to a system that is totally overloaded on the inside. We're talking about itchy skin, yellowing of the eyes or skin, changes in your waist color, easy bruising, and unexpected swelling.
Let's look a little closer at that first external sign because it is incredibly surprising to a lot of folks. Like, what does your skin have to do with your liver? Well, when liver function drops, certain compounds start to build up and accumulate in your bloodstream. This creates a persistent, maddening urge to scratch that often gets way worse at night. And there's no obvious rash or allergy. It's literally just your skin reacting to what your liver can't filter out.
Then we have jaundice. We know this as the buildup of bilirubin, that yellow pigment left over from broken down red blood cells. Now, a healthy liver clears this stuff out without breaking a sweat. But an overloaded liver, it lets it back up. So if you notice even a subtle yellowing in the whites of your eyes, that is a major red flag. You definitely want to seek prompt medical attention for that.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how our daily bodily functions act as a real-time diagnostic test. Excess bilirubin leads to unusually dark urine, while a lack of bile causes pale stools. And if you're suddenly bruising from the lightest little bumps, no, you're not just clumsy. It's likely because your compromised liver is failing to produce the essential proteins needed for your blood to clot properly. Which brings us to the 9th, final, and arguably most deceptive warning sign. Gradual swelling in the legs, ankles, or abdomen. As liver function becomes heavily compromised, your body's fluid balance gets thrown completely out of whack. Gravity pulls that excess fluid right down to your ankles and feet, or pulls in your belly. The reason this is so incredibly dangerous is because of how slowly it progresses. People just normalize it. They assume, oh, I've just put on a few pounds, or I've been standing too long at work, all while the underlying liver issue silently gets worse.
Section 2. The regeneration superpower. Time for some good news about your liver's incredible resilience.
To actually unlock that superpower, we really need to rethink our approach. The internet absolutely loves to sell what we call fake detoxes. You know the ones. Those insanely expensive juice cleanses and miracle teas. But true healing? It looks completely different. Your liver already owns a highly sophisticated built-in detox system. True healing isn't about forcing your body through some harsh cleanse. It's simply about reducing the daily burden so your organ can finally catch its breath and just do its job.
Section 3, 7 Steps to Heal. Let's look at the daily shifts that actually work.
These first 4 steps are your foundational daily habits. Step 1. Reduce added sugars, especially fructose from sugary drinks. That stuff directly causes fat to pile up in the liver. Step 2. Eat more whole, fiber-rich foods like veggies, legumes, and lean proteins. Real food, basically. Step 3. Maintain a healthy weight. Even just a modest amount of weight loss profoundly improves fatty liver disease. And Step 4. Stay physically active. Regular exercise dramatically boosts your insulin sensitivity and physically helps burn off that liver fat.
The next 3 steps focus on your broader lifestyle choices. Step 5 is prioritizing consistent, high-quality sleep. Skimping on sleep actively drives inflammation and messes with your metabolism. Step 6, limit your alcohol consumption. Have a chat with your doctor about safe limits to instantly reduce liver stress. And finally, Step 7, stay properly hydrated. Plain old pure water is absolutely essential to support the metabolic processes and natural detoxification your liver is trying to run all day long.
So the crucial point is that consistency matters far more than perfection. You do not need extreme diets. You absolutely don't need to be flawless. It's the small, daily choices, grabbing water over a soda, taking a 20-minute walk, actually getting to bed on time, that over weeks and months will massively alleviate the burden on your liver and let it regenerate.
I want to leave you with a thought from our source material today that just perfectly encapsulates this entire explainer. Don't wait for your body to scream when it's already been whispering. Stop normalizing your fatigue. Stop writing off your bloating or your brain fog as just another part of getting older. Recognize these early signals, and if they sound familiar, be proactive about it. Go consult a healthcare professional.
Your liver works tirelessly for you, every single second of every single day, asking for almost nothing in return. So I challenge you to take a moment today, listen closely to your own health, and ask yourself this: what is your body whispering to you right now? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Use this knowledge, take action for a healthier future, and I will see you next time.